is a Zerbinator Land production. Enjoy.
From Kate on Facebook, if anyone is interested in listening to a podcast that is funny, witty, and brings the warm feeling of nostalgia because it takes you back to the good old days of the 80s, or even if you just love the 80s, then I highly suggest you listen to these charming gentlemen on the podcast 80 to 89. Matt Lappie, hey, that's me! And Kevin Zerby,
hey, that's me!
will take you through different eras of the 80s in each of their episodes and make you laugh along the way. I highly recommend.
Bless you, Kate. Thank you very much. Hey, my name is Zerbinator, and what you're about to hear is part of a collection of audio journals that we have been recording from 1980 until 1989. We being me and my good friend, Mr. Matt Lappie.
Hey, that's me!
Hey, that's you! Today is Wednesday, February 28th, 1984. We'll cover news, technology, music, and movies, along with the video game. We have a lot to discuss in the next hour or less or more, so let's begin!
Welcome to Zerbinator's 80 to 89 podcast. This is a recorded journal dedicated to the history of the 80s. All music used in the 80 to 89 podcast was written and performed by Manolis and can be found at www.iammanolus.com.
Ladies and gentlemen,
80 to 89.
please take your seats.
Are you ready?
We hope you enjoy the show.
80 to 89.
The show is about to begin. Are you really ready?
All right, Matt, how you been, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, Kevin?
I'm doing much better. I was sick as a dog most of the season, but the season is starting to fade, and I cannot wait for spring.
Well, that's good. I'm ready for spring, too. It's been awful cold.
Yeah, very.
So, hey, I wanted to tell you about what happened to me.
What happened to you?
Well, at school, in 5th grade, where I am, we got a lot of snow. I mean, we're talking feet of snow. And all of the kids at school, we decided to make this huge snow fort.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was like 80 feet tall.
What?
I know. And
That's amazing.
I know. And what was surprising is we were throwing snowballs at each other, and we had to throw it over the top of this 80-foot wall. So we got some arms on us, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I bet. 80 feet is almost to the sun.
I know, it almost is. And it didn't melt
almost
with
to
it
the
all.
sun.
And it didn't melt. And that's what's surprising.
That's because it's cold out, and the sun is the furthest in the wintertime.
That's true. But the most exciting thing about that whole situation was we got our picture in the paper.
Why did you get your picture in the paper?
Because we built an 80-foot snow fort.
That's amazing.
I know, but the thing, I was so proud that I was part of this. I was right there in the picture, and I got in trouble from my mom and dad. And you know why? Just because I wasn't wearing my stocking cap.
Oh, you're going to catch a cold again.
I guess. But yeah.
When they took a picture, was the wall in the way of the picture?
No, you saw a whole backdrop of white snow because they couldn't get the whole thing because it was 80 feet tall.
God, that's tall.
It is tall, but it was fun.
So almost to the sun.
Almost to the sun.
You didn't have any trouble with Trump and the Mexicans, did you?
Who?
You know what I did?
What'd you do?
I made caverns in the snow in the front yard with my dad. My dad was digging out the front. We had 4 feet of snow. Mm-hmm. And so what we did was we made these little tunnels through the yard. It was great. And I had fun running all over the place in the yard and underneath the snow. And then we made little like tunnels.
So kind of like a big ant farm.
Yeah, exactly like a big ant farm.
Cool.
And it was awesome. What we did was we took a little bit of water from inside the house and brought it out and poured it over some areas so that it would really harden, and then it iced up and protected us and kept us warm. And I asked Dad if we could put a campfire in there, and he didn't think that would have been a good idea.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be a good idea.
But if we did, I bet we would have gotten our picture in the paper.
Maybe. Or you might have drowned it.
I don't want to drown it in the front yard.
No, that wouldn't be fun, drowning in the front yard, drowned it.
Hey, you want to do some news?
Yeah, let's do some news.
And now we will talk about current events.
Hey, did you know that on February 1st, Medicare came into effect in Australia?
Crikey!
I know. I don't know why that affects us, but hey, it did.
Well, that's important because of the fact that now they are going to be all medicated.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Did I tell you what happened on the 3rd of February? The STS-41-B Space Shuttle Challenger was launched on the 10th Space Shuttle mission, and guess what? They went all the way up to the sun.
Whoa, I wonder if they saw my snow fort.
I bet you if they looked from outer space, they could have seen it.
They might have been able to see it. Because it was pretty tall, 80 feet. Hey, and
it's almost to the sun.
It is. And on February 7th, astronauts Bruce McCandless II and Robert L. Stewart make the first untethered spacewalk.
That is so freeing.
Yes, and scary.
And very scary, too. Can you imagine if you accidentally sneeze in your helmet and the trajectory throws you in a constant loop?
Yes.
And all of a sudden, you're just 80 miles away from the moon, and you're
and you're heading towards the sun?
Oh, that would suck. You know what I would do before I hit the sun?
What would you do?
Try to look at that awesome 80-foot wall.
Cool.
Well, it'd be kind of hot, but at least it would make you feel cool before you burned up to death.
That's right.
You know what happened on February 8th and the 19th and in between?
What happened?
That was the couple of weeks where the 1984 Winter Olympics were held in Sarajevo, Yugoslavia.
Oh, cool. I watched a little bit of that.
Me too. I like Sarajevo. She's very sweet.
I like the ice skating. I like the short skirts.
I like the ice skating, and I love the short skirts all the time.
Yeah.
I remember also watching bobsledding, and that's one of my favorite things. And then my other favorite thing is the people that come with a sweeping thing, and someone hits this little round peg, and they go crazy, and they're going like this.
Oh yeah, they have the broom, and they're doing it in front of it like that. Yeah. Yeah.
It's exhausting.
And on February 23rd,
Yeah.
the TED Conference was founded. Now,
Who's Ted?
Now, TED is a nonpartisan nonprofit devoted to spreading ideas. Now, in 1984, which it is, it covered technology, entertainment, and design, i.e., TED. Technology, T. Entertainment, E. Design, D.
Do you know what would go under design and they should have on TED?
What?
An 80-foot snow wall.
Ooh.
The sun.
Almost to the sun.
February 26th, the United States Marine Corps pulls out of Beirut, Lebanon baloney.
Why'd they do that?
Because they didn't have a rubber. No. Hey, you want to do some technology?
Yes, let's do some technology.
Okay.
And now we will talk about technology.
So the fold forming system was developed by Charles Luton Bryan to produce complex three-dimensional forms rapidly from sheet metal.
Yeah. This is awesome. They were talking about this. I know I'm also in 5th grade at the moment, but we've been doing pop rivet in metal class.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about the possibility of form folding machines for the schools. So not only can we burn our fingers off, but also bend them in really weird ways and go to the hospital even more frequently. But what does this mean?
Your school's pretty progressive because I'm still having recess. I don't have any sheet metal classes.
Yeah, we did. We had metal bending and a whole bunch of spot welding in 5th grade. Had a nice setup for it, too.
Wow. That's pretty cool school.
Public schools, baby.
Well, I went to public school, and I didn't get all that.
D.C. I guess. I don't know. The Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. schooling system. So, like, if I wanted to make a cup, I can make one now and put a handle on it and then pop rivet the handle to the cup, which is what I will do and will have done by the end of this week. Try to give it to my father, and it ended up cutting his finger.
Ooh, that's not good.
It will end up, yeah.
That's not good.
Do you know what else is really cool in technology, though?
What else is cool in technology?
You know, cars are now having electronically controlled ignition, improved to reduce pollution, along with the start of electronic fuel injection on gasoline automobiles.
Man, that'll be really cool when I drive.
Yeah, me too. You know what we're doing in shop class right now?
What are you doing in shop class?
Building a car with electronic controlled ignition and electronic fuel injection with a fold forming machine.
Man, I want to come to your school. We're just learning about the presidents.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to talk about some music?
Yes. Let's talk about some music.
And now we will talk about music.
So on February 14th, which happens to be Valentine's Day, Elton John married studio engineer Renata Blau.
Wow. If she's not a Blau, what is she?
Well, I think it's a he.
Oh.
I wonder if it is a he.
No, it's a female.
Is it?
Yes, she is. I actually know Renata Blau. She is
you know her personally?
Yeah, she's very sweet. But she's not really a Blau now. She's a John. Well, also on February 14th, Joe Perry and Brad Whitford attend the Aerosmith concert and rejoin the band.
Ooh.
So they're back together again because they haven't performed together since their breakup in 1979.
They're a good band.
Yeah,
Glad
from
they're
what I
getting
hear,
back
they're
together.
going. I'm so glad they're getting back together. I hear that that song "Back in the Saddle Again."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's hearsay talk of a reunion tour.
Very cool. Very cool. February 16th, Jerry Lee Lewis surrenders to federal authorities on charges of income tax evasion.
I knew it.
Yep. And later he was acquitted.
Oh, damn.
I don't know how I know that, but I just have a feeling he'll be acquitted.
Well, it's not the 16th now. It's the 28th. So yeah.
That's true, but when was he acquitted?
Before.
Okay.
Hey, on the 28th, you remember what happened last month?
Mm.
Well, now Michael Jackson's recovering from those scalp burns he sustained from that commercial.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
And the Grammys came about.
Mm-hmm.
And Michael Jackson wins 8 Grammy Awards out of the 12 nominations, breaking the record for the most Grammys won in a single year.
Because his hair got on fire?
Yeah, you remember? If his hair didn't catch on fire, he probably wouldn't have won all those.
Okay.
But when you're about to lose a singer just because he turned into a flaming Q-tip, you gotta, give him awards. He wins 7 for his album Thriller alone, and then one also for his audiobook work for the film E.T.
What did he do for the audiobook of E.T.?
Well, he actually read the story about E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
Really?
Yes, he did, I'm guessing.
I did not know that.
Neither did I. I thinking since it's an audiobook, and unless he sang the whole thing, I'm going to guess that he told the story.
Very cool.
This is called lack of research, because if we had a computer or something, which I can't afford right now.
Yeah. They're expensive.
And we had something that I could Google it up.
What? That's a funny
Nothing.
word. It's like
That
a baby
sure is
word.
googly,
That's a baby word.
Good googly moogly.
Googly moogly.
Are you ready to sing your head off?
I'm ready to try.
All right. Okay, it's time to go down the U.S. Top 10 singles for the week ending February 25th, 1984.
Number 10.
An Innocent Man by Billy Joel, Columbia Records.
I love this guy.
I do too. Because I am an innocent man. I'm an innocent man. Oh, yes, I am. An innocent man. Oh, I'm an innocent man.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I am. An innocent man. Oh.
Wow.
Thank you.
You hit that high note.
Yeah. I had to hit myself where it hurts, but hey, I got it.
If it helps you to sing, I always say go for it. So that's good.
Yeah.
All right, coming in at number 9.
Number 9.
Is the one and only Wrapped Around Your Finger by the Police off of AMN Records. You consider me a young apprentice, caught between Esquila and Charybdis, hypnotized by you if I should linger, staring around your finger.
Gordon?
I have only come here seeking knowledge, things they would not teach me of in college. I'm going to go to the chorus. I could be the destiny you saw turn into a shining band of gold. I'll be wrapped around your finger.
Good job, Gordon.
No problem. Like Lightfoot? Oh, that's his real name.
Yeah. Gordon
Sting.
Gordon Sumner.
Oh,
Gordon
Sumner's
Sumner.
Tales.
Yes.
That makes sense, the 10 Sumners.
Yes.
Tale,
Yes.
which is an album that comes out much later in life.
Much later.
Number 8.
Number 8. Let the Music Play by Shannon from Mirage Records.
Which later became the theme to Fraggle Rock.
Okay.
No, it didn't. But go ahead.
Love said, let the music play. He won't get away. Just keep the groove and then he'll come back to you again. Let it play. Let the music play. He won't get away. This groove he can't ignore. He won't leave you anymore. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No.
Wow. That was absolutely beautiful.
I had to hit myself again.
Coming in at number 7, Nobody Told Me, John Lennon off a Polydor record.
Number 7.
Nobody told me there'd be days like these. Nobody told me there'd be days like these. Strange days indeed. Strange days indeed. Everyone's running and no one makes a move. The end. Thank you.
Good job. Yay.
I love that song hardly.
Woo. Woo.
Number 6.
Number 6. Joanna. Cool in the Gang. Delight Records.
I love this.
Joanna, I love you. You're the one for me. Bum, bum, bum. Thank you.
Oh, I harmonized with you.
Thank you.
Sure.
Made me sound better.
Now, if you could take care of the hee-hees and the whoop-whoops.
Okay.
And I'll do the rest.
Number 5.
Coming in at number 5, Thriller, off of Epic Records. He's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark. I see the moonlight. There's something Jesus, something's up your heart. You try to scream, but terror tries to take your voice before you make it. Down into the scene. And something time that takes your freaking eyes, and you're out of time. 'Cause it's a thriller night. Thank you.
Bravissimi.
Number 4.
Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper from Portrait Records. I come home in the morning like my mother says, when you're gonna live your life right. I'm mother dear, you're not the fortunate ones. And girls, they wanna have fun. Girls, they wanna have fun. The phone rings in the middle of the night. My father yells, what you gonna do with your life? I didn't dare you not. You're the number one. But girls, they wanna have fun. Girls, they wanna have the time really want. It's so fun. When the work can say it's done. Oh, girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls, they wanna have fun.
You sounded just like her. I couldn't tell the difference.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to give this a shot.
Okay.
I'm out of breath from just being excited about what you just did.
Number 3.
I'm going to sing 99 Luftballons by Nina for number 3 on Epic Records, the same company that put out Thriller. Which is why this is down to 3 and Thriller's up to 5. 99 red balloons floating in the summer sky. Panic bells, it's red alert. Something's here from somewhere else. The war machine springs to life and opens up one eager eye, focusing on the sky. When 99 red balloons go boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you.
Amazing. You know, those German classes I'm taking must be really helping because I could understand every word that you said.
I've been practicing, and I actually, my father was German, so.
Ah, very nice.
Yeah, thanks.
Number 2.
So number 2 is...
Again for you.
Yes. Is Karma Chameleon by Culture Club from Virgin Records. Come on, chameleon. You come and go. Love will be covered like my dreams. Red, gold, and green. Every day it's like survival. You're my love, not my rival. Every day it's like survival. You're my love, not my rival. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, wow. The jazz hands at the end were the best part.
You like those? I've been practicing.
Oh, my gosh. All right, here we go. Number 1. Jump by Van Halen. Oh, I love this so much.
It's a good song.
Warner Brothers Records.
We play this song in gym class when we're jumping rope for exercises.
Oh, man.
Yeah. You know those jump ropes with the little plastic pieces on them? The colored plastic pieces?
Those. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. Here, I'm going to play it on my piano and sing it.
Okay.
I give up! Nothing gets me down. Okay, thank you.
Good job.
Thank you so much.
I jumped in my seat a little bit.
Me too. I actually, something came back up.
Not good.
Hey, you want to talk about movies?
Sure, let's talk about movies.
Right.
And now we will talk about movies.
So, Kevin, there wasn't a whole lot to see. I went and saw a movie called Repo Man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of fell asleep towards the end of it. But I do remember a part where they were in the desert and this policeman goes up to this car. It was a 1964 Chevy Malibu. And he opened up the trunk and there was this big flash of light, and then I guess the police officer was like vaporized because all that was left was his boots.
Ew.
Yeah. And then it had Emilio Estevez in it.
I like him.
Yeah. I can't think of what I've seen him in, but I think his dad's someone famous. But he was a supermarket. He worked in a supermarket and he got fired. And some guy drives up to him and asks him to drive this Chevy Malibu. And he finds out that it's being repoed. And I remember his mom and dad were hippies, and they used all his college money.
Yep.
And then I fell asleep. So I don't know what happened, but I think it maybe had something to do with aliens and Repo Man, and there was probably some attractive girl in it that he liked, and we probably saw her chestal part.
Chestals are awesome. Chesticles.
Maybe. I don't know for sure because, like I said, I fell asleep, but
that's all right.
Perhaps.
Now, you're a big Monkees fan.
I am a big Monkees fan.
So you know who executively produced this movie?
The Monkees?
One of them.
Yeah? Was it, I don't know, who?
Michael Nesmith.
It was?
Yeah, that's the executive producer on this film.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to have to see it again.
Will.
And
I'll drink some soda or something to stay awake.
Or coffee or something, and I'll keep you awake.
Okay, that sounds good.
Well, I went to the same theater, but I was like, dude, you look tired. So I left you, and then I went and saw Footloose.
Oh, yeah. Was that any good?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was about to sing the theme song, but my finger got stuck in my mouth.
Oh.
It was pretty good. It was like a musical comedy drama directed by Herbert Ross. Not the Ross from the clothing store.
No.
And it tells the story of Ren McCormick, played by Kevin Bacon. Not anything to do with the food product.
I think I saw him in Friday the 13th.
Oh, yeah, he was good in Friday the 13th.
He got like an arrow through his throat or something.
Yeah. Spliced bacon.
Yeah.
But in this, he's an upbeat Chicago teen who moves into a small town in which, as a result of efforts by the local minister, John Lithgow, dancing and rock and roll music have been banned.
Oh, that's not good.
And this way it ups the morale and the morals. Two words that actually spell the same.
Oh.
This film loosely is based on actual events that took place in a small world religious community of Elmore City, Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
And but it's great. I mean, it has Kevin Bacon in it, Laurie Singer, Diane West, and John Lithgow.
So you said
music.
So you said it was a musical?
It's like a musical kind of comedy drama mix.
So is it like one of those movies where like they're dancing around and then they just start singing?
I think they dance more than sing, but yes.
Oh, okay. I don't think I'll see that then.
Oh. But it's got music by Kenny Loggins.
I do like Kenny Loggins. Loggins
Me
and
too.
Messina are a good group.
Yeah. Definitely. And I liked it. I can't wait for it to come out on VHS.
Well, maybe that's what we'll do. We'll when that and Repo Man come out on VHS, we'll have a movie night, have some pizza.
I would love that.
And some Mountain Dew.
And we'll sit aside 110 minutes to watch this movie.
That's right.
And now it's time for the video game of the month.
Hey,
Yeah.
Matt, is it?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
You want to talk about some video games?
Sure, let's talk about video games.
Remember the day it was on a Friday night and you asked your parents if you could come over and we played a game?
Yeah.
Well, ever since then, there's deadites in the streets, my friend.
Oh, not good.
No. We played Evil Dead.
That's right.
It's a fast-moving graphics game of skill and strategy. It was a survival horror game produced by Palace Software for the Commodore 64. I'm so glad you let me borrow your Commodore 64, by the way.
Anytime.
Because we couldn't play this in your house because your parents didn't want you watching the movie.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to. Not really allowed to watch that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I'm glad we did. Yeah, it was fun.
Because it's satanic.
Oh, don't do that. I'm scared.
Sorry.
But the game was awesome. This is licensed by Evil Dead. This is one of the games that's actually licensed by the movie.
Did it have any of the music? I don't remember.
Not really, no. It was, the usual, Commodore 64s.
Mm-hmm.
And, but it was fun to play, but it didn't really have anything really to do with the movie. It was kind of hard to play it. And, however, it's getting really nice reviews from the computer magazines. But I really didn't get a kick out of it. I wish I did.
Yeah, I think I'd rather play Frogger.
Me too.
Yeah.
I was more of a Frogger guy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, brother. That's the end of our Shindig cassette for today. I'm so glad that we got another one down, but I'm sad to see it go.
Yeah, I hate when these end. Luckily, there's all sorts of years to go.
Yes. We still have quite a ways to go, and thank God for future. It gets scary here with Reagan as president. We keep wondering when the bomb's going to drop.
Right.
Well, I want to thank every single one of you for listening. I want to thank Kate especially for her kind words.
Aren't you going to throw that at the end? Or are you doing it at the beginning?
No, I am doing it at the beginning.
Okay, sorry.
But I'm just going to, I'll just say it here.
Okay.
Kind words. Well, I want to thank those of you who listened to this tape. It's almost out of tape, so I got to hurry up here. Remember, you can find these recordings down at the Drug Fair, the Dart, the People's Drug on Main Street at your local library, which is where Kate found it, and she was really sweet in what she sent us. That was very nice.
That was very nice.
Very nice. Thank you, Kate.
Thanks, Kate.
Yeah, we're also going to have this at the Hooks, the Highs, the Holly Farms restaurants, and I hope this sheds a little bit of light here at life in the 80s, and we will continue to do the journals month to month as time goes on with news and entertainment and all the movies and the music that we can find. And we definitely look forward to seeing you again. And join us next month when Matt says,
Oh, Randall.
All of Zerbinator's music and podcasts are under the Creative Commons license, which allows retelling and rebroadcasting as long as the author is notified and credited. For more great escape pods, please visit www.zerbinator.wordpress.com. If you would like to contact Zerbinatorland, you can send an email to instrumentally@gmail.com or give us a call at 571-408-ZERB or 9372.